Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Peoria Riverfront Museum this morning. I am lead curator Bill Conger, and a very special morning, and actually a little bit melancholy as we see this wonderful sculpture behind us that we've had on the grounds for 2 years leave to our sister city in Germany, Friedrichshafen. And so with me today is the artist that created this wonderful beer stein behind me, Lonnie Stewart. And we would like to take a couple minutes before this wonderful sculpture leaves and talk a little bit about it. We'd like to have Lonnie tell us a little bit about how the stein was made and some of the significance behind what you're seeing here. So please, without further ado, welcome Lonnie Stewart.
Yeah, thank you. So, take a few minutes looking at the stein and what we're going to see here.
Okay. So Lonnie, on each side of the stein, we have some imagery. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing on each side here?
Yes. Thank you very much, Bill. Of course, my assignment was to come up with an idea representing the 40th anniversary of our sister city, Friedrichshafen, with Peoria. And I thought, what better idea than a stein? And I had just come from a half-spring exhibition in Chicago, and I was really taken by some of the magnificent detail in the old steins. So anyway, I decided to do one, and I wanted it to be a celebrated feature. I wanted it to look like almost like a celebrated birthday cake. You know, it's the 40th anniversary. I took the stein and used symbols on one side. I split it down the center. I have Peoria on one side represented, and then Friedrichshafen on the other. And we both have very unusual, beautiful skylines.
Right.
So that's what I did with this. Peoria skyline is on this side, as you can see, and of course Friedrichshafen is on
Right.
the other, which we just left. Now I took medallions, I did do medallions representing what our cities are known for, basically. And here's a Peoria Indian, as they're called that, and this medallion to the right represents all of the industry in Peoria, the Caterpillar, and everything else. Then over here you see medicine, because we have, this is a tremendous force for Peoria, our OSF, our OSF is represented in this, in medicine. So the handle, of course, is a swan, which is representative of Germany, and they love their symbols. They love their swans. So I thought I would make one into a handle. The Zeppelin, as we all know, is probably the most impressive part of Friedrichshafen.
Sure.
You know it. And I represented that. This is Zeppelin himself, which I portrayed on the center on this
Right.
side. And of course, Friedrichshafen is known for their incredible libraries, and so I put the symbol of knowledge here. And you have on the other side of Zeppelin the cities doing bows. And the bows are a bit unusual, but I think they add to the celebration. That's it.
So Lonnie, can you tell us a little bit about where this will reside at Friedrichshafen?
I don't think they really have decided that, but I was told initially that they were thinking of placing it in the harbor as a welcoming symbol for the city.
Okay.
And I think that would be wonderful.
Absolutely.
I'm not certain. And maybe the former mayor artist knows more about that than I do.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, thank you for letting the Stein reside at the Peoria Riverfront Museum for 2 years.
For showcasing this for 2 years. It's so gracious of the museum. And I want to thank Mayor Artist, who commissioned me to do this. And he's been so supportive of my work and the arts of Peoria. So I really want to thank him as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Now, thank you, Bill Conger, our lead curator, Lonnie Stewart. And now we'll begin the official ceremony. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, we just took a few minutes with artist Lonnie Stewart to take one last look at this most incredible sister city, Stein, that has resided here for 2 years at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. We are joined today by a number of dignitaries, and we welcome you. I'm John Morris, the President and CEO of the Peoria Riverfront Museum. On behalf of our board of directors, welcome to the museum. Welcome to a place of inspiration, of art, science, history, and achievement. And in this Stein, this incredible work of art by local artist Lonnie Stewart, we have a beautiful celebration of our sister city relationships. We are joined today by the Mayor of Peoria, Rita Ali. Madam Mayor, thank you for being here. We'll hear from her in just a moment. We're also joined by the former Mayor of Peoria, four-term Mayor Jim Artis. Jim, thank you for being here. Jim spent years working on the sister city, and as well as this Stein in particular, and we are very pleased that today we'll hear from both of them about where this is going. I want to also mention Rex and Lori Linder, who are superb supporters and have been sister city supporters, have been to Friedrichshafen. How many times, Rex? 30 times they have visited our sister city in Germany, and we are so proud to have Rex and Lori with us. So here's what we're going to do. A shout out to our friends across the pond in Friedrichshafen, Germany, this most beautiful city, and a great relationship we've had all of these years. You're about to get a gift from the people of Peoria. So first, let me tell you that before we send this off, all of us in attendance today will gather around this Stein as we officially give the send-off, and the Mayor of Peoria, Rita Ali, will give the send-off. But before we do that, a couple of remarks. Help me welcome the former Mayor of Peoria, who spent years working to get this Stein made, working with our private donors and in this community. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Artis.
Well, thank you, John. Good morning, everybody. This really is an exciting day that some of us, Lonnie, thought would never happen. Finally able to send our gift over to our friends in Friedrichshafen. The list really is too long to go into, and we wanted to try to keep this short. But let me just a special thanks to Rex, the Friends of Friedrichshafen, certainly to Lonnie Stewart, world-renowned artist. I can't imagine that anybody doesn't know of him, but if you Google him, you will be amazed at the resume that Lonnie has and all the works that he's known for around the world. And now this special gift will be in Friedrichshafen for a long time to commemorate our long-standing and just absolutely wonderful relationship. Another shout out to Mayor Andreas Brandt and his wife, and also Peter Gershman and our friends at Zeppelin, who without them none of this would have ever happened. So that's my quick thank you to everyone. I'd love to start naming names of all the people that my wife Mimi and I had the opportunity to meet on our trips to Friedrichshafen, but we just don't have time. But know that we're with you in spirit. We love you all. I hope Mimi and I have a chance to come back to Friedrichshafen someday and see the Stein once it gets placed. We love you all. Take care.
Thank you very much. The sister city relationships, there are 1,800 sister city relationships back in World War II, the idea of the sister cities was born and really bolstered as a building of the friendships among the democratic nations and among other nations to bolster the world. And back probably in the latter part of the 20th century, they also became economic development partnerships. And as a historical thing, this idea of twinning sister cities is such a beautiful notion, and Peoria is proud to have had Friedrichshafen as a sister city. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really a pleasure to welcome back to the Peoria Riverfront Museum the newly elected mayor of Peoria, Illinois, who is a native daughter of this great city, and who today will help us dedicate with some remarks, and then we will gather all of you around our mayor as we formally send our love to Friedrichshafen. Help me welcome the mayor of Peoria, Rita Ali.
Thank you, John, and thank you, Mayor Artis, for all the support that you gave to strengthening the relationship between Peoria and Friedrichshafen. To our sister city, know that as the new mayor of Peoria, I look forward to continuing our sister city relationship, to continuing sister city activities, and continuing to strengthen that relationship. Before I got here, I had to pull up my ancestry DNA because I did have that DNA done about a year ago. And I'm pleased to say that I am 10% German. I may not look like it, but the DNA does not lie. Okay, so there's even more of a relationship there. I've heard just wonderful things about the people and the city, and I look forward to getting to know our sister city even better. So from Peoria to Friedrichshafen, cheers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since we are gathered for each other, one, it's great that you are watching the mayor make this presentation, but we are also gathered for our sister city. So let's all come into the picture now, gather around and face the camera. Come on in, Lonnie. Okay, are we ready?
Are we ready? Okay. On behalf of Peoria, Illinois, we send this tremendous gift to our sister city, Friedrichshafen.
Yay! Good. Thank you, Madam Mayor, former mayor. Thank you all, our friends from the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Rex and Lori. This is a great day. So now let us safely back away as we keep the live stream going as they lift the Stein into the sky and on its way to Germany.
Oh, that's a great pleasure.
Here, let's get a picture of you too, real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Jim. Rex,